A security guard saw a stranger running through a restricted, employees-only section of the street. George Ferry Terminal on Staten Island one night last month and sounded an alarm. The intruder got away, but he left behind a troubling piece of evidence, a 16-foot boat with an outboard motor, docked at one of the terminal's slips the ferries used to load and unloaded passengers. The resources for the investigation immediately ballooned. Officers from the department's Harbor Unit and Counterterrorism Unit worked alongside members of the Coast Guard. Was the boat part of a terror plot? A dry run at something to come? In the end, the clues led not to an attacker scouting a soft target, but to a drunken man's wild joyride, like something out of the silent films where luck smiles on the dim-witted hero and keeps him from harm. It was October.19, when, around 9:30 p.m., the guard saw the running man. He called 911. Officers found the aluminum boat with its small motor. The harbor unit, using an identification number on the boat's hull, traced its owner, Ken's Marine Service in Bayonne, NJ. The company told the police that the boat was on loan to the Bayonne Golf Club, a prestigious, invitation-only private club on the waterfront that Sports Illustrated once called the most audacious golf course in the world. The club includes a private marina, where a private ferry transports golfers to and from Manhattan. Someone had entered the marina that night and had stolen the small boat, which the club used for maintenance and collecting debris along the shoreline, said Rinaldo M. D'Argenio, a lawyer for the club. The boat's motor started with a simple pull of a cord. More difficult than stealing the boat was the actual journey. New Jersey and Staten Island are separated by the Kill Van Kull, a tidal strait heavily used by shipping vessels on the way to and from the busy cargo terminals in Newark and Elizabeth, NJ. The thief in his little skiff would have cut across those shipping lanes in the dark without lights, eventually crossing the state line and entering the routes of the Staten Island ferry as he approached the terminal. The journey, which is about a mile and would have taken 10 or 15 minutes, is fraught at best. There's heavy marine traffic, large vessels, tugboats, barges, said Vincent Alessi, a managing member of Duraport Marine and Rail Terminal in Bayonne. A 10-minute ride could have wreaked havoc in the channel. It's like a young kid runs out on the highway with a bicycle. You're on the New Jersey Turnpike, you don't expect a guy on a bike. The terminal slip on Staten Island was built to accommodate huge passenger ferries, not a 16-foot aluminum boat. Upon arrival, the suspect was forced to climb up pilings to enter the terminal, the police said. Surveillance video, grainy, from the terminal showed the trespasser, a man in a t-shirt and what looks like sweatpants. The police released his photo to the media. A member of the Bayonne Police Department said he recognized the man, a 46-year-old resident of that city with a sister who lived on Staten Island. The police included his picture among others in a photo array and showed them to witnesses from the ferry terminal.